to Mbothuma. Everybody came to the party for me. Everybody came to the party. No complaint. Man of the match, Belebele. Credit to Abdeslam Wadu for I believe because he actually took an advice when it comes to Mbata. I don't think this was actually his idea to play Elfana Mbata. Well done to Mbata. Beautiful game he had. Beautiful game from Usbelebele. Hoto on the left hand side. He was a bit rusty. More especially at the back. Going forward, no. Yeah. The best going forward. Usbisi today. Marvelous Usbisi. That's the Usbisi I know. That's the Usbisi I saw Golden Arrows coming to Orlando Pirates. Siema, we all know about it. So the best. So me Kaizer Chiefs, the mistake that they've made, they didn't actually do their homework when it comes to Siema. I take Orlando Pirates. That's where it actually starts. Yeah, go Siema, you know. So they Bamiegi to Siema for most of the time. Good comfortability from Umakhetleni Makaula today. No limited back passes and Wabonile from him. It's either side passes or Mapola. Yeah, and also him Nombata. This thing of playing square. No. Mbata was as a number 8, or sometimes we drop by Umakhetleni push. That's what I want to say from those two guys. You know, beautiful. Though I thought to go to Tito Vegas or Kala, but his Fukeng is also a decent number 10. You know, Muremi I also thought was gonna be a super sub in today's game, but he also had a beautiful game. Oceanapolis. Yeah. Oceanapolis. Beautiful. He had a beautiful game. Police. I knew Police would see the day as we Kala Derby. He's definitely gonna score. He's gonna make a name for himself. I knew what Apollos Mbothuma and I credit to him. He didn't score, but he had a decent game. He like that Mbothuma. I am funny enough. He's not a tall player, but the number of jewel balls are winning. Like all of them, we are winning over those tall guys because of Chiefs. So he's very good. Yeah, very good. The first half was very much beautiful. Even though I do believe it was supposed to be drawn in the first half. Like Kaizer Chiefs should have been buried. Coming in the second half, Kaizer Chiefs is look where you can tell what's it. Mabacheli in the dressing room because you guys can do it, but like Bazami Lepatna, they couldn't do anything. They couldn't actually do anything about it. I saw the coach introducing a player fan and Mahopesal Tenakdala. Need no intro, like 10 minutes, Kata, goal, Yamas. Yeah, beautiful game from Umahopa. Yeah,
6 touches before the
goal, yeah. Few chances, few touches, now, yeah. 6.
I thought I was counting 6.
Yeah, 6 touches, now, just before the goal, yeah, very few. And then he actually scored a goal, so beautiful. Amachitangati from now on. Going forward, Angalong is very consistent because of we all know Orlando Pirates after winning big games, ban a tendency of actually dropping a performance going to the next game. So, not bang consistent.
Alright, Nyame, ngifuna ukubuyisela emuva kancane nje, especially sibuyele kule starting lineups of Pirates, just to break it down usibone ukuthi what was the coach's idea. We saw Chaine as always, and we saw Sibelebele again, and CBC and Siema and Woto as our back four. Then we saw Makaula and the returning of Mbata. Then again today we saw a difference. Mufugeng was playing 10 and Police on the left and Murem on the right. Then we had Mbothuma. So what I want to ask you actually just for the coach's idea, it's a two crucial position of Mbata and Sibelebele. Because now we're seeing him again playing Sibelebele in that right back position, and this time he brought Mbata in. How was that? How crucial was that to Orlando Pirates defense? Because we saw Mbata was covering for Sibelebele, and as you said, Sibelebele was the man of the match because he was comfortable because he had Mbata protecting him near him. So how do you think Coach Wadu was able to master that part?
I think Coach Wadu actually noticed that Kaizer Chiefs actually has a big problem on that left back. They have a big problem. They tried for so many times during the week to fill Marco. He couldn't do much. Bam changing it today. Even a player that was pushed, it was a cross, ne?
It was cross.
It was cross. Yes, it was cross. Now he came in. He was a bit. He was not a piece. He was rusty. He was rusty. So go up the slam to include uSibelebele, it was all because of he knew ukuthi Kaizer Chiefs on the left back position bane problem because of he knows ukuthi uSibelebele no Dino van Rooyen, those are two different right backs. Yeah, Dino van Rooyen likes to invert inside a little bit, whereas uSibelebele he goes wide and uyakhona futhi ndano angazi ngayibiza ngalento yakhe like he wide but uyakhona lokungena ngaphakathi, yeah, like have something
I think he did 2 or 3 times doing like that, nicking the ball, you think it's going wide, then it comes back.
Yeah, and also the number of balls he won, man, I don't know whoever or was it ukumbona sadala ku TS Galaxy ukuthi he can actually play as a right back unelihlo because of TS Galaxy was not a right back actually. No, he was actually a right back. He was a right wing actually. Yeah, he was a right wing. So for them ukuthi bakhona identify the qualities of right back anazo, they were beautiful. I only thought ukuthi coach ofana no Peter ukwazi ukubona lezi zinto. Yeah, ukwazi ukuconverse ama player but you're beautiful. So yeah, sakhuluma ngokuvara ukuthi umbatha akwazi ukuvara uSibelebele la umbatha has this thing of uzonikezwe chance ne adlala and then kube ngathi uya relaxa kancane bamdrope and then ama fans ambize by the time abuya he always make sure so umbatha also had a beautiful game. I was so bengekho happy bamkhipha but then uma sini bamfaka
it's injury,
bebam protect so uma sini bamfaka naye I don't
much
think
impact,
but I don't think he dropped that much naye uzamile here and there. Should have taken many shots because of Nimbonila thola amabhola whereas bebangamcoveranga. I saw she took some few shots there. We probably could have got something because of Kaizer Chiefs Dagajan. The 3-0 is not a true reflection of the game. Yeah, Pirates should have won maybe by 5 goals, 6 goals.
Another thing ukubuza ngayo, Apolis and Moremi. First start in the derby in their career and then they all has a Moremi has a goal, Apolis has a goal. How do you think it's going to motivate the boys going forward to score in such a big game for like first time in their life actually?
Yabona iDerby uzok-expose mfethu iDerby bawungekho mnandi awukho mnandi because of number 1 iDerby there's no way ukuthi uzodlala in coach's instruction because of there's no way ukuthi uzothi coach wakho uyamuzwa,
there's no way
angeke uzumuzwa, there's too much noise here. So mna kanjani kumele usibonise wena ukuthi uphetheni. So I knew ukuthi uMoremi no Apolis coming here bazozikhipha ukuthi babo bani, yeah i-game yafana nje i-quality was always going to be the difference. If Orlando Pirates was not going to win today, probably I don't know, it could have been about maybe the referee's mistakes, maybe here and there, but equality today won that game. So Sakolman confidence going forward, it's going to post them a lot, man. It's going to post them a lot more, especially for Apolis because of since the year started for me, he was in the Apolis that he was in the second half of the season he was in the Apolis, but I believe start so starting from today going forward I do believe it's a booster kakhulu confidence. I just hope nje ukuthi banga nyathi ama team azolandela because of thinking ukuthi we just beat Kaizer Chiefs kusho ukuthi going forward kuzoba lula because of we saw what happened with the Kaizer Stars. Kaizer Stars didn't beat us because of maybe bebas press or anything like that. Sinyathile nje. Our mentality. They did sinyathile from the get go. So I just hope ukuthi going forward amajitanje azoba like mentally fit for the next game. So I do believe ukuthi Apolis no Moremi they all the confidence is opostega kakhulu. So I'm just worried ukuthi coach waru uzoyenza kanjani indaba because of Moremi is doing well, Apolis is doing well, Orlando is doing well, Tito is also doing well. He's also doing well because of ungene he was going to be my man of the match if he actually played more minutes. Like that guy he's very much slow but ucabanga quick, man, like ophiwe ucabanga quick la mfana lo like Tito like if I'm the only person left on earth akumele defend that guy, mina nge1 by 10 ngaba slicer Tito is star like that's the current best number 10 we have in the country. If kukuthi Hugo Plus akamthathi to the World Cup angisazi but yeah man Tito is star. So all the best man to Apolis no Moremi going forward man ngathi bangaqinisa more because of before siyivala i-first half of the season ngo-December apolice bekayi-contender i-player of the season so besekaqala ukudropha kancane so yeah he actually did so ngazathi angaphinda aphakamise futhi because of I haven't seen anybody or raise isandla ever since yena adropile so he's still so ngathi from this game going forward angaphakamisa because of there's still more games left, you know. Good for amabhakani yana nokuthi angafuni ukuthi kube khona ama team abayenza ama favors yeah game against Mamelodi Sundowns asizwinele thina ama game asizwinele thina bafethu so yeah
remember you don't need to beat Sundowns to win the league.
We don't have to beat Sundowns to win the league bakhona abo TS Galaxy bakhona abo Skukhune bazosenzela umsebenzi thina nje asifocus ema game wethu bafethu the mandate is clear, win every game because of players like abo Sipho Mbula abo Police. Yeah.
And score goals.
And score goals as well. We need goals. Players like Abumbula, Apolis, Abumurem, those players we didn't bring them go to so when I'm calling knockouts. Now I'm saying it. We want the league. Next season we're coming for the Champions League. FIFA Club World Cup 2029 we are coming because we are going to win the Champions League next season.
Thank God. Just to another twisting kancane spare Kaizer Chiefs side. We saw a lot of changes in their starting lineup. How do you think that was actually affected the mentality of most players that were playing their first derby today, and some players who had experience, but I don't think they showed up as much as that. So how do you think Kaizer Chiefs actually came to this game with a plan, or what was the plan with Kaizer Chiefs actually?
According to my own belief, I don't think you had a player fan wasn't Peter Ngcobo, who are not usual starters for Kaizer Chiefs. I don't think it was the decision of coach. Probably the instruction actually came from the management. He came a fan derby, experience. Funega, player derby. They can help in terms of Kaizer Chiefs, but it didn't work out. Today, yes, more but in terms of playing and stuff like that, I saw none of that because of they probably I don't know. I think they're trying to boost the boys' confidence or what, but for me I feel like to praise Kaizer Chiefs. I so wish Kaizer Chiefs nothing I'm released to another team. Pressure. It seems like you're Stellenbosch. If you can go back to Stellenbosch, I do believe it's gonna be the Dupree that he was before because of I'm a player fan. Not every player. Yeah, not every place in Africa a team and actually fits in like a glove. It happened with Abo Dino van Rijn, but figure like Pirates, but fit in like a glove. It happens with Abo Reiners, but figure like Sundowns, they fit like a glove. And then players like Abo Jaden Adams, they had to be given time. Sundowns, and then fortunately for him, it actually worked out. With Kaizer Chiefs, man, there's something wrong about Kaizer Chiefs. There's this thing of which I'm a player with Kaizer Chiefs, I figure high quality, but then
the next thing they disappear.
It drop into so like it's technical team like Nabo self, Abo Bobby, Nabo Kaizer, they need to pick that up. What's the calling that wrong? Engayenziwa by technical team. That technical team need to be reshuffled. Yes, it's not like a bantering and stuff like that, but we need a strong Kaizer Chiefs, so that even the national team can benefit. Because once Kaizer Chiefs, Orlando Pirates, Mamelodi Sundowns, they all do well. Trust me, we're gonna have the best national team. So Kaizer Chiefs, man, like hard luck to have a fan of Makosi, but a lot good thing
There's something actually during the warm-ups.
Yeah.
We saw Orlando Pirates coming out first.
Yes.
I think Orlando Pirates spent about 2 to 3 minutes on the pitch before Kaizer Chiefs came out. So Kaizer Chiefs came out and they left the pitch before Orlando Pirates again. And again, the same minute I'm saying 2 or 3 minutes before Orlando Pirates left the pitch, Kaizer Chiefs was already in the dressing room. So as we were saying, there's something happening in the Kaizer Chiefs camp. That for me was a turning point.
Yeah.
That Kaizer Chiefs came in late to warm up and they left. Even on their warm up drills, they didn't do anything much. It was just a warm up, a physical warm up, nothing to do with the drilling, how the team was structured to play. So what I wanted to tell you is that the difference with the Pirates and Chiefs, it was before the game. I saw Orlando Pirates players playing in the warm up. They were already playing. Then you saw the idea like, okay, this is what's going to happen in the team. So what what actually I'm trying to add is what you're saying. Kaizer Chiefs, there's a concern. Management needs to look in their case because they're like the whole structure of Kaizer Chiefs is actually disappearing.
That's smoshekile mfethu, smoshekile from the development, starting from the development actually. Like I'm gonna. Before ngizofika starting from the development, because of we've been seeing so many players doing well go Kaizer Chiefs development. I mean, to take a look at how they ignored players abafana labo Puso Tejane. Where is he khona manje? They were supposed to be the one abayibonile the potential when he was starting to flourish with TS Galaxy. They were the first ones abesebamfuna. They were the first ones abesebamfuna. So it's kunzima man, like, so I'm coming to this issue or khuluma ngayo a problem management with Kaizer Chiefs iningi man. I mean, like, first things first, you can't just allow my assistant coach as in a coach to be the ones who actually take part of the team going forward, and then you want to compete for the league and you want to win a couple of trophies as well. Questionable. So by the time they allowed Unabi to survive, they also should have let the technical team team Landele and then find somebody else. I mean, so he comes with this technical team, or they should have just, because of sometimes it becomes difficult for our coach, just like players of fan. Kona coach abakwazi ukuthi bafike teamini while the season is on bakhona ukusetlela in. Kona coach that actually needs a pre-season for them to ukuthi bakhona ukusebenza kahle ne team. So for me, I do believe they should have just let Unabi and this technical team go, because of more than anything else, man. Like Kaizer Chiefs kuningi kumele kwenziwe mfethu, like kuningi kumele kwenziwe. Starting from bona abo itself, nabo they need to ask themselves, nabo kumele basibheke self ukuthi are they doing enough for Kaizer Chiefs? Because of us as football fans, not just Pirates fans, Sundowns fans, Kaizer Chiefs fans, us as football fans, we are seeing red flags from them actually. Both to Kaizer Motaung Junior, no Motaung, khona red flags about now. Yeah, there's red flags. So there's a lot that needs to be done. Kaizer Chiefs must reshuffle so many structures, like from the youth structures all the way up, all the way on top. They need they need good coaches, man. They need good coaches. They need people who have actually proved themselves. Because for me, like, yes, they brought in Unabi, but looking at even that bigger coach corner, the season before he came to Kaizer Chiefs was number 2 on the log. He didn't even win that league. So that's, for me, I was actually shocked. Why are they actually excited for this coach? And then he came and proved me right. He's not a coach for Kaizer Chiefs. Actually, Kaizer Chiefs, man. Another thing in rush. They should tell.
I think the hype from the fans.
Yeah, that's the problem. They should just tell themselves, from 2026 all the way to 2028, we just need to build Buffett. There's nothing we can do. We just have to build, and then from there, like, let's compete. Bangaba sign a player here and there as we figure Bambi. But yeah, but they need to rebuild, because if Google see, because of it's almost, I don't know, like 10 years ago, the Kaizer Chiefs looking good at Christ Seguyo Konamanch, and it's yeah, it's been long.
Jam. Asire Jam Sikete. So Bonana 14 match, ne? So we say Orlando. Thank you, boys.
It's all the best to Pagania. Pagania, if Niaga League Buffett, League
this league is ours.
2025, 2026, League Pagania. 2026, 2027, 2027, a CAF Champions League. Second star, yes.
Second star. PSL Pulse, we are out, Buffett too. Thank you.